Hello everyone. For high level packages for product based companies which is offering 10 plus LPA or 20 plus LPA, they are asking you people during the registration itself to share your GitHub link. We already see certain students miss the chance because they don't have GitHub account or GitHub link. One thing, not only the link, we need to do some projects in the GitHub, daily some activity should be happen, in GitHub. So to make sure people are using that GitHub account properly, so where in this session you people can see how to connect your lead code to GitHub account. What are the problems you people are doing in Leetcode or Geeks for Geeks? How can you connect to GitHub account automatically? So that what is the advantage is your GitHub account is very active. It can show daily what you are doing, what is your contribution, what is the works done. Because there is no more things like statements. I am a very hardworking. Okay, no more such statements. You want to show that in your account, so you have to open your GitHub account or Leetcode account. What is the work you are doing day by day? All those can be projected. So using this smooth extension from Google Chrome, you people can add what are the work you are doing in Leetcode daily. That's automatically uh, reflected in GitHub account. That's a great advantage. Generally, if you want to connect from Leetcode to GitHub, we have to do the process manually. It will take a lot of time. But if you use these extensions in Google Chrome, that will be easy. Whether you can use LeetHub or LeetSync, it's very easy. Let me start the process. I am also a layman in this. I don't have GitHub account so far. I don't have Leetcode account so far. Just along with you people, I'll just try to create right now. So first thing is we need to go for GitHub account. We have to create a sign up. Okay, so if you are a faculty or if you are a student, everyone can do it. Okay, so you can continue with Google or you can give your details here and then create. I'm just trying to continue with my existing Google account. As usual, we have to give the permission. Fine, so it's considered. You can click on email preferences. You want any updates and all, or else we can just uncheck that. Yeah, it will be account will be verified. Yes, it's verified now. So once you do the setup, yeah, so complete your profile or update your profile here. You complete it by entering that OTP that comes to your mail ID and all. So yeah, your profile, everything can be completed. Any other details we can mention about yourself here. If you are a student, what's your details, everything should be mentioned here. If your accounts, any social accounts, any URL, everything can be mentioned in this. Right, you can update your profile, all the details here. It will be a public profile, it will be reflected to everybody. In fact, you can control that as well. This is just I created my GitHub account. Yeah, you can go for profile. In profile, here you can change your pic and your details and all. You can see here what is the contribution the last year. If this is empty, okay, because the why companies are asking your GitHub account link is, okay, they'll see here whether you have any work done, you are working continuously or not. That shows you are a hardworking person or not. If all these are empty, that shows you are not working anything. This is your GitHub account link. This is the link which they ask you people to share, right? So github.com, for me it's Jangalpalli Hemant dash LANG. So for you, everybody have unique link that is to be shared, and what they are going to check is what is the contributions you are done, right? So this is what they are going to check in your profile, every company. So here it should be filled with a lot of greens. Okay, today just opened, right? So one contribution on September 8th. I just opened. So we need to do some activities here, right? So that's why, that's how, if you are doing that coding in lead code, because doing projects and doing a lot of other stuff, web development and all, it will take a lot of time. So, but we need to make sure our account is active and a lot of works, it must be shown in this chart or graph. So what we'll ask you people is just go for lead code, do some code, small codes, whatever it is, it should be reflected to here. How to do that extension, now we'll see that, right? You created a GitHub account, fine. Now you need to connect lead code to GitHub. That's using two process, LeetSync or LeetHub, right? So you can download the extensions, LeetSync or LeetHub. Okay, so I'm just going for this. LeetHub, you can add to Chrome or you can just go for LeetSync, right? So we can add to Chrome, you have to add extension. Once that is downloaded, that LeetSync or whatever you people feel, yeah, LeetSync or LeetHub, one among that you just try to download. Once it's downloaded, we have to give the permission for that. I have to just click on here, go for that extension regarding LeetSync what we downloaded. We have to complete the setup. We have to authorize. We have to click here in this symbol. We have to give for LeetSync whatever I downloaded and I have to authorize it. So I have to log into GitHub account. We have to authorize this LeetSync, right? So now it's authorized. Okay, then whatever you are doing in lead code, it will be reflected. So I don't have lead code account. First create it. If you don't have lead code account, so create that lead code account. Lead code. This is actually long back. I have already a problem. So you're fine. You have to create account. You create. If you already have, you just log in. Username is already used. I'm just trying for other. Right. So learn to enhance your coding skills. Yeah, that's what lead code is mainly, right? So here you have weekly contest, all those contests, whatever you are doing the work in lead code, it should be reflected in your GitHub account. So now we'll start that process. You have to verify your mail in lead code. So it's, I have to confirm, I have to go for my mail ID and I have to do the authentication. Yeah, I'm doing that authentication. Okay, lead code is authenticated using this mail ID. Similarly, for GitHub account linked with this lead code, you need to maintain same mail ID for both, right? So yeah, now we given access for that, right? So I'm just going for certain problems, or you can take already, see certain questions are already shared, which you people are recommended to complete in concept wise. You can go for basic questions, you solve, then go for next level in lead code. Now all things will be reflected in your GitHub account. Let's try that. Okay. And in fact, similarly, you people can go for GFG extension to GitHub account. You can again click on the yeah, you need Geeks for Geeks account, and whatever you're doing there, this extension will help you to map for GitHub account. Yeah, again, we can download that extension and we can add to the Chrome. As usual, add extension and we have to go there, give the permission. Yeah, gives Geeks for Geeks. We need to do authentication for that. Yeah, we have to create a new one, or we can go for existing. Say automatically push your problem solutions from Geeks for Geeks to GitHub account. So we can just link an existing or create a new one. That's not a problem. Repository name you can just mention GFG. Yeah, as of now 0, right? And similarly, we can just open that LeetSync. A repository you want to push. So LeetSync we need to push to which repository URL. It is asking regarding that. We can create a repository we are creating. Right, so we can just mention that here. When you are linking, we need to mention that. Right, so see, this is what, okay, we are linking your, yeah, you have to download the extension, you have to give authorization for that, then link, okay, you create one repository link for Geeks for Geeks to map to GitHub account, and you just map, okay, lead code to GitHub account. Now whatever you are doing, it will reflect in this every day. What are the work you people do, it will reflect there, right? So I'm just trying to solve certain basic questions. Let's see it will be reflected in that account or not, right? So let me go for lead code, some basic questions, or you can participate in some contest. Yeah, add two numbers to some. It's some of the one of the easy question they're saying. So we just see what can be done here. Given an array of two integers, return indicates indices of the two numbers so that they added up to a target. So you can observe what they given. Inputs are given. Output should be 0, comma 11. So you can see the explanation. Here, this is the question related to palindrome. You can select your language, C, R, Python, whatever it might be, which is you feel good. So the input is given, right? Now you have to write the program related to that. Is the given number palindrome or not, right? So see this. You can do this palindrome number. Okay, you can. A lot of people have a lot of approaches, right? So what you can do if you convert into a string, and then okay, reverse the string back to front, then comparing, if you take it like a string and comparing, it will be a bit easy for you to handle this question. There are many ways of doing. First of all, okay, given number, if it is negative, it's not palindrome, because positive numbers only palindrome, right? So we'll say return, they are asking output in terms of true or false, return false, right? So then I'm converting given number into a string. Now I'll compare. Okay, if both are yes, is double equal means nothing but comparison, right? So I'm reversing. In reversing concept in Python is very easy. We can write -1. This will check s of double quote let -1 means it's a reverse of that, right? So if both are equal, it will definitely return true. Else it will be false, right? So this is what we can go ahead. I'll just try to run the code. Return outside function. Yeah, I it must be fine. So we'll run again. Runtime error. False. F must be capital letter. Yeah, accepted. So we can submit, right? So it is showing what's the complexity level, all those things. So for high level packages, runtime should be less, right? So memory taken should be less, is it? Now I'll just try to check in GitHub account, is it reflected or not? I just want to go for my GitHub. Yeah, in Leetcode. Yeah, it is showing that question, whatever I solved, it's reflected here, right? You can just see the already repository links are already available. You can just check that it's already reflected here. And similarly, if I open GFG and if I do some questions in that, Geeks for Geeks, first I have to create the account. It's with some other account. I just need to create with the same account so that it will be reflect there. Let's say we are solving some basic questions related to practice coding problems, certain basic questions. Here they given Amazon related, Microsoft related, Flipkart related. So guys, so you people just try to, yeah, mark even and odd one, easy one it is showing. So let me solve whether I'm able to crack that. If given number is even, if given number is odd, how can I check that? Right. So check odd even. So given number is X. So up to my knowledge, if we go for reminder, if X percentage 2 double equal to 0, it's even. So we have to print even. Else print odd. We'll just try to compile and run. A runtime error. Did you mean print? Yeah, fine. So or else return. Compile and run. Runtime error. Name even is not defined. So I'm layman in coding related. I'm just trying to give certain inputs for the people. Yeah, fine. So compilation completed. It's giving even only. So when I try to submit, it will take different test cases. Yes, 10 out of 10 test cases are cleared. So I got the points. Right. So let me see, is this mapped into our GitHub account or not? Yeah. Easy, mark even odd number. That basic question is reflected. So that this is what dear we are trying to mention you people. It will be automatically reflected here. That will be shown in your profile. So daily you can do certain questions. Yeah, you can see that created 5 commits. So here 2, here 3, we saw all that green color shown means you are doing something. So daily you can do some contribution so that okay, what are the work you people are doing that will be reflected here. It will help you in the long run if you want to go for high level packages, right? So if anything wrong, please excuse me. I'm just trying to do something better for my students. Okay, hope you understand. Thank you.